All right, you guys don't want to talk today. What's going on? Let's see. You got the Nine of Pentacles. Really good card to see. This is for Virgo. Okay, you guys are being a little extra. You have the Strength card and the Knight of Pentacles. Which card should I grab? Which card should I grab? I like the fact that the Strength card is in the heart of your reading. We're not talking about struggle here. It's the opposite of what you guys are thinking. I feel like with the Strength card, this is you. Nothing can get past you. You know, you're not going to get knocked down. This is like the muscle you have built due to the resistance, due to the delays that you have experienced. But then you get to the Star card, which is a wish coming true. And I know that it's a wish coming true because you got the Nine of Pentacles and the Judgment card here as well. Now, I'm going to do something a little bit different than what I did for the other signs, because there's a lot that I can say for all of these cards, but because I want to really get into this new deck, what I'm going to do is kind of give a brief synopsis of what I feel this means. The Nine of Pentacles is financially free, which is really good. If you're not there, this is something that you're going to experience monetarily wise. As far as your status with relationships, majority of the people who are watching this is possibly single Virgos. Now, that could be a problem because sometimes the Strength card talks about things that you've been struggling with a little bit when it comes down to your single status. But this Knight of Pentacles is beautiful. It's not a Knight of Wands. It's not a Knight of Cups. And the reason why I say that, it's not saying that those Knights are bad. The Knight of Wands don't stick. They come in and they come out. They can be very attractive, very fun, very exciting, but they don't stick. They have a tendency to be very fickle. The Knight of Cups is very romanticizing, meaning you can fall for this person's dreamy ways. Like it sometimes reminds you of the Neptune energy where it creates illusions. That is sometimes what the Knight of Cups do. But the Knight of Pentacles is different. This person takes their time. They're very realistic about relationships. And what they bring to the table is real. Who they are is real. You can actually attribute those type of qualities to yourself as well. It's not just about other people. This is also saying you. But this today is somebody else. That's what I asked for, believe it or not. So I want to kind of get into the reading because it looks like this looks pretty good for you. And I mean, like I said, tomorrow, this is about tomorrow. Tomorrow you feel free. This is more so like a freeness, like a free-flowing energy with the Nine of Pentacles. Maybe you haven't been feeling that way. Oh, happy birthday, Virgos. I totally forgot to say happy birthday. Oh my God, happy birthday, Virgos. I know I've been really busy, so I haven't, like I knew it was Virgo season, but like I always say it, but I haven't been saying it. And I apologize. Happy birthday, Virgo. I'm going to have something special for you guys too. It's going to be for because your sign starts the big sign. So it's you, it's Sagittarius, it's Taurus. So I was going to start it. So I'm going to start it with you. Just look out for that, or I may attach it to some videos. Oh, and happy birthday. Happy birthday, guys. Let's get back to the reading. So there's someone that is going to be a dream come true here for you with this Star card. Some of you guys are dealing with an Aquarius or a Scorpio. Could be an Earth sign too, Capricorn, Taurus, or another Virgo here with this Knight of Pentacles, who is very intelligent, very smart. Like I said before, more so realistic about relationships. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get into the new deck. This is what I'm going to do. We're going to get into the new deck. And this is you, but also other people. I'm just asking silently in my head We're going to see what's going to come out here for you, Virgo. Let's get it. First card that's coming out here for you is the Ancestors. Oh, it says move beyond ancestral patterns. Do your part to change the way you feed them to have the freedom your soul craves. Now, remember, not all of everything that's written on these cards are exactly what you're experiencing. I know specifically what I need to say. And that word freedom is something that I said before it even came out. Now, I do believe that for some of you, yes, when it talks about ancestral patterns, it talks about things that you may have seen growing up. You're doing the same thing. This could be with, certain addictions, or when it comes down to loneliness. Maybe you saw your parents not being together. You're experiencing the same thing, like divorce or unhappiness in relationships or whatever. You guys get the point. And I like the fact that it's saying you're going to be free from such things, or you're freeing yourself from ancestral patterns. Let me tell you, it's not always about the things that are in the physical either. It's also about spirituality. What your grandmother believed, your parents believed, and now for you, you don't believe those things because it's not really working for you. This is the reason why it says you're moving beyond that point. This is something about you that you're moving beyond what your parents and grandparents believed, and you are growing because of that. There's this freedom that you feel because you see something beyond the veil. Okay? Let's see what else is coming out here for Virgo. Another card that's coming out here is the Rescuer. I think we've mentioned this plenty of times. This could be a Leo too that's coming in here. But it says, just when you felt like giving up, I told you built that muscle due to resistance and delays, right? Someone will enter your life and assist you or support you in a great time of need. Now, we already know that needs are different depending on what that means for you, what that can be. We're going to see what that means with the tarot, but that could be with love. You just feel like, oh my God, I don't necessarily need anybody to rescue me, but I definitely need love in my life, and it came in at a perfect time. Yes, that could be what that means. Because remember, I said there was really no struggle, but the struggle for a lot of you were loneliness here with that Nine of Pentacles. Now, for some of you, this could have something to do with money. And that's the reason why you're in this financial freedom type of thing, assistance, someone assisting you in some type of way to maybe promote you, or to, you have this really good talent, something that you're really, really good at. And they're like, I want to invest in you. I want to put you on. I've told you that a million times, using a whole new deck, and it's saying the same thing. This is going to help your self-esteem, because the strength card is Leo, and it talks about your self-worth. Someone sees your worth, and this is the reason why they're coming in here to help you. But it's right on time. That is what it is. You see that this person has they have a telescope, or what is it called? What is it called? Binoculars, or whatever this is. They see you from afar. You may not even know that this is happening. You may not even see this person or know this person. Or they know you, but you don't know them, because they're keeping themselves distance in some kind of way. But I do see that they're watching you, or they know of you. So whether it's with love or something else, they are here. Let's keep going. Someone with a Leo temperament, they take charge. That's exactly what I see. Someone with a Leo temperament here. Next card here. Oh my gosh. Don't like this. I said, oh. I said it like an old woman, right? The narcissist. Make sure your ego is in the right place. Be observant of your actions. Remember, I talked about this the other day. Remember, I was like, oh, Virgo, be careful with your words. Be careful. You can cut, you can slice. Be observant of your actions and how you feel about certain situations. This is so true. I'm not going to say that this is other people. I'm not. I do feel like for some of you guys, you get a lot of attention, you get a lot of admiration, and this a very self-absorbed energy. And this is not all Virgos, baby. Don't think it. But there are people who may think this way about you. And it could be, like I said, there is somebody out there who's saying, yes, I am the cross watcher. Yes, Virgo is a inconsiderate asshole who's only concerned about themselves, who only worry about themselves. They have no feelings. Oh yeah, you have been called this. And we also know that this is what some of you have been dealing with. You're like, damn, I didn't know that somebody could be that cold-hearted, that cold-blooded. And this is funny. Some of you guys are attracting what you are. You're shocked. You're like, damn, they just as cold-blooded as I am. They detach and walk away just as much as I do. So it says that for you, a lot of you could actually end up in this position because there's growth here, there's abundance here. So for some of you, you may start acting out of character, or it inflates the low vibrational version of you. So be careful about that, Virgo. Let's see what else is coming out here for Virgo. The Alchemist. Change is definitely taking place. You are transforming bad situations into good situations. You're transforming it into gold. Anytime you think about an alchemist, you're literally thinking about gold. Gold talks about money and wealth. Whatever bad situation you've been experiencing, especially when we're talking about money, like I said before, I didn't really see any money situations in this particular reading. I just saw financial freedom. I saw that you were okay. You were standing strong. You were independent. That's what I see. And it's like that could be in the future because you guys are working on something. You're working on solutions, finding solutions to your problems. And you're bursting out of, destroying, tearing down limitations, roadblocks that may have been binding you or holding you. This is what you guys are doing. Virgo is considered to be the alchemist. If you think about it, I don't know if you know, but the magician card is the Virgo and Gemini mix. I don't know if you guys knew that, especially if you have it in your chart. Ooh, you are definitely an alchemist. You can change things, and people can feel that energy even in the spirit world. But we're saying even on a material in a 3D, a lot of you guys are acting. You are putting things in place in order to change your situation. And for some of you, you're like, I got the money. It's love. You're out there, alchemy is part of that whole Leo energy with yourself, changing your bodies. You're working on your body, and you're just attracting all kinds of people you would have never thought that you would attract because you look so good. That's a part of the alchemist energy, not just with your money. Your personality, part of that is doing the shadow work, doing deep work, doing things that you wouldn't normally do, like facing your fears and feeling different on the inside. Oh, you are different. Uh-oh. Speaking of which, this card was turned down, by the way. Told you. The sexy one. Ooh. You will draw flirtatious and lustful attention. I told you, I swear to God, I didn't even know this card was here, but it makes so much sense because it's sitting right here. I look at all the cards that it's hitting. I just don't look at one. You are drawing this attention towards you. You are fine. You're good looking. This is the magician. You are, this is manifestation and magnetism. But this is a spicy sex life. Like you are feeling sexy. You are getting down to business. Really, you really are. I'm not going to go too deep in that. It makes some Virgos uncomfortable, right? But you know, it's interesting because part of the alchemy, part of the transmutation really is the sex energy. Did you guys know that? And we're not talking about magic. Remember, it is in you. It starts within you. You're feeling attractive. When's the last time you felt like that? A lot of you guys go out the house, you know you look good, but you don't necessarily feel that way. I mean, I'm talking about this from the inside out. Let's get one more here for Virgo. Can I say that tomorrow you're going to walk out the house actually feeling like that? Tomorrow? You're going to make sure before you go out the house tomorrow, you're going to put on the nice smelling oils and perfumes and colognes, and make sure your beard is shiny. Make sure your face is just to the T. You're going to be doing that all week. And I'm telling you, for some odd reason, people are just going to be turning their heads. They're going to be like, ooh, people walking up to you, complimenting you. Ooh, I like those shoes. I like that. I like this. You're going to be like, yeah, okay. So this is what I feel that's going to be happening, not just this week, but into the rest of the next month or so. That's just what I see. You guys have cursed here. And we already know, regardless of what this means and whatever level this means for you, this is not going to mean anything. Okay? Because you're transforming it. But you also have to understand negativity is everything. Removing that. Your feelings, your emotions, your negative thoughts, all of those things, whether it's what people throw, whether it has something to do with people being around you, gossiping, all of that, you're like, yeah, no, babe. Remember, I used the word transmutation before that even came out. You have it around you, a toxic partner, toxic parent, toxic something, and it is completely being removed, and you're the person that's actually doing it. Last few cards, the strength card is your unwavering energy, your determination to succeed. Let me tell you why that ego came out. Your ego won't allow you to lose. Period. And you guys already know I'm a Virgo. Period. No nonsense. You have experienced very difficult trials, difficult situations, but your ego will not allow you to lose. And this is where the persistence is coming from. This is where the determination actually comes from. The universe is actually bringing you help because, of course, you can't do everything by yourself, but that also lets you know that the universe has your back. But from there, you allow it to help you, allow the universe to help you, and you take the steps when they give you the opportunity. Okay? Your unwavering determination is showing in this reading. Last ones. Let's see. Oh, 3 of Pentacles. Oh, baby, you're working. When I tell you that you got so much work, career, success in your reading, 4 Cups. Okay, that came out too. We'll talk about that in a minute. You got like a lot of work, career, success everywhere. We started off with that 9 of Pentacles. And like I said, this could be new kinds of work for some of you. For some of you, this is kind of like a new kind of work. Some of you guys really were struggling. And I hate to say this, part of the toxicity some of you guys were experiencing was like discovering okay, so it's like some of you guys were putting up with certain people in order to get money off of them. And I'm not saying that you were sex workers, but some of you guys were dealing with men or dealing with women, because it happens with men too, that may have had money, that may have been in some kind of way been a benefactor to you, but you just didn't like them. You didn't want to be around them. And I kind of feel that there was a way for you to save your money or for you to gain money. And maybe that's the reason why I'm seeing this toxicity being removed, because for some of you, you were doing things that you wouldn't normally do. Now you're at a place where you don't have to depend on anybody, which is the reason why the Nine of Pentacles came out in the first place. You don't have to depend on anybody. And so this is the reason why I'm seeing this whole thing dealing with your work and career, standing on your own, and where you've been financially, where you've been kind of stunted, where there's been a lot of sabotaging that has occurred, there's growth here. And Virgos have experienced that. I've talked to so many of you where coworkers may have been gossiping to other people to get back to the boss, or someone lied on you, or someone intentionally left something out. I'm telling you, like, this is what has been happening. Your boss didn't like you. They were picking on you, intentionally saying that you were not getting things done. You're like, I stayed literally 2 hours after I was supposed to be here. Oh no, I have heard the stories. And I know that's what's been happening. So this is what I mean by independently successful. Okay, being able to get by, and and not even really get by, but being able to stand on your own. Another thing that I'm seeing here with being able to move on from sadness, not yearning for things that you feel like you're not going to be able to obtain. The Four of Cups really is like this discontentment. And we saw that whole Phoenix. Remember 2 or 3 weeks ago, we kept on seeing that whole Phoenix rising thing. This is the big transformation. This is the reason why I'm saying that some of you with this Four of Cups is not that you are in this energy. This is what you're still carrying. And you need to be able to let something go emotionally about what has happened to you, what has occurred to you, because the universe is really like putting you through or reshaping you in this way where you're able to unleash and ascend. But you can't really ascend if you're carrying what has already happened. And I feel like it's more so emotionally and mentally. Huge transformations that most of you guys don't really feel that you're going to experience. And then all of a sudden you're there. And this is like when people lose weight real fast, they still feel fat. Right? Or big. I don't even know if I should have said that because, YouTube, right? It's like you don't see yourself the way that you really are because it happens so quickly. I feel like that's what's really happening, or that's what will happen for a lot of you. Some of you guys are going to get to a place where it's so amazing. Universe give you these opportunities, but you haven't even changed some unhealthy habits that you have, and you could end up sabotaging yourself here. So you must let go emotionally the things that have hurt you. You have to be able to forgive. You have to be able to move forward, move on. You are being assisted so much in this reading. There's really no stopping you. So you'll be okay. So tomorrow we're talking about August the 28th. You're doing pretty decent. Like I said, this is just kind of like a free-flowing spirit here. I feel like you guys are still in this energy of waiting, still, heavy energy about what you've already experienced. But like I said, I see a lot of freedom. Be careful with your focusing. I still see that being a problem with you focusing. I know that came out a lot. I still see scattered energy a little bit here. So tomorrow, try your best to focus as much as you can. I don't know what you need to do, but stay away from distractions. That's what I'm saying. Now, Virgo, I may come back later on tonight to do a love reading, but before, I'm going to go ahead and pull out another deck that I had. You guys already know I got like a damn store. I go in my room and I start pulling out stuff. So we most likely will go into a real love reading, and I'm going to see what you guys have been dealing with. This is for Virgo. We're going to end off with 2 cards. Mm-hmm. You've been dealing with someone who actually believe their own lies. Like they say some shit to you and they look at you and be like, why are you not accepting what I'm saying? You're like, I literally caught you red-handed. Like, I swear to God, like I saw you kissing this bitch in the car. No, I was not. That wasn't me. You didn't see that. Your eyes are lying to you, right? Or the words that this person sent to you, you have to screenshot it and send it back to their ass like a slingshot because they forgot what they wrote. That is the type of shit that I see that a lot of you have been basically dealing with. Okay. Like they swear they're telling the truth. And it's like you were not. This is the reason why a lot of you are moving on, and it's making it very easy for you to move on, because it's like you're getting the ick factor from them. Like it's like you're not even attractive, you're not even really cute to me. Like I really liked you, but your lies are making you ugly. Okay. The last card that came out here says uh they don't like to follow the rules, which is okay. It's not bad. Okay, they don't like to follow the rules. They could be considered to be the black sheep of the family, or some of you guys could be considered to be the black sheep of the family. You may have family members that have disowned you, or you feel like they disowned you because you haven't, had children yet or something. Like, why are you the only person in the family that don't want to have kids? And you're like, it's not like I don't want to. I just haven't, found the right partner yet. Get off my back, right? So I feel like you guys have been dealing with family members that feel like your life should be a certain way according to theirs. And this is very traditional, depending on what culture you're from. I know, specifically for, and I'm not going to say what my sisters or my friends that I know personally, where their husbands are from, but they are very into tradition. And so it's looked down upon for certain things to occur within the family. So for some of you, there could be some pressurized family issues here that you're experiencing because of marriage, because of a lack of family, something like that. And I also feel that for some of you, you could be dealing with a person like this. Like, let's say you're in love with someone and they are very unhappy. And, oh, we're going to get into it, y'all. Okay, we're going to get into it. But I'm just saying this is a sneak peek. They could be very unhappy, but they're concerned about what their families are thinking. And of course, like I said before, depending on the tradition of the family, they're not going to leave because of you, or they have not left because of that. Not saying that they don't love you, but right now their priorities are a little bit different when it comes down to these type of situations. So this is what we're going to look into when it comes down to like love. Hopefully I have like a reading that I have to do, and then I have to do Sagittarius and then Taurus. So hopefully I'll be able to come back a little bit later. It will be later on tonight. So if you guys are up, for some odd reason, I'm a night owl now. So if you guys are here around 9 o'clock, I'll end up doing that reading a little bit later if you guys are interested. But this is what I see for you guys tomorrow. I see that you guys are going to be okay. Some things just kind of weighing you down mentally as far as emotionally what you're thinking about. But I definitely see you guys being okay tomorrow. All right, Virgo, I'll see you back here again soon. If you're interested in a personal reading, all the information is down below. I will see you guys back here again later. Bye.